on Instagram or Facebook, Alberti Popage. Here's the thing. My dogs, they are little mischievous. Every once in a while, fill in the blank. And I'll walk into a room and I'll say, who made this mess? And of course, it'll be Prince Charming because he is the really mischievous one. We are bringing you a product today that I used to buy at QVC before I ever became a host 7 years ago. And it's because it is the only thing that would clean up that pet urine that's so stingy and hard to get out of the carpet, but also any of the other messes that you have in your house. And we're going to talk to you about it today. But this name right over here, Campanelli, they're the name that I trust when it comes to getting out stains, cleaning up around the house, and doing it without any of the hard work. Today, we're going to give you 3 cans of their stain remover. We've sold over 600,000 sets of the Campanelli stain removers here at QVC. This set alone has been very popular with over 60,000 spoken for. And you're going to get it home today for $8.96 on a credit card over the next 3 months. Now, we're going to take a look at what this does, and then when we come back, we're going to show you some real cool demonstrations right here in the studio.
Hi, everybody. Welcome into our home. I just wanted to show you 2 of the reasons why we need a really good stain remover in our house. This is Walker, reason number 1, and that's Chloe over there, reason number 2. But I wanted to show you why our product is so very different than anything that you get at the grocery store. I'm going to take a permanent marker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 permanent marker lines on this carpet, okay? When you go to the store, you might see something like this on the shelf. The problem with products like these is you can see they're very foamy. They require you to get on your hands and knees with a scrub brush. Then you have to blot. You're kind of mashing the stain into the carpet. You can see a little bit of it comes out, but the stain is still there. So just to be fair, we went to the store and we got an oxygenated product. You can see it's a little less foamy, but the same thing applies. I'm on my hands and knees, I'm rubbing, I'm scrubbing, I have to get the rag, I have to blot. Again, a little bit comes out, but the stain is still there. Our product is so different, you have to shake it. Standing up, you can see that this has a foaming agent that's lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber. And what's happening is it falls to the bottom, and when you do your regular vacuuming, you suck up the residue. So now, just to be fair, we're going to go through these guys. You can see that there's a little bit of foam because we're trying to punch through those soaps. But 1, 2, 3, once those foams disappear, you can see that the stain goes around with it. This is just one of the reasons why we love to use this in our house. I hope you will too.
I feel like the Lone Ranger, right? Here's the thing. If you've got pet urine stains, check this out. Gone. Gone. Look at this. I'm going to get rid of that part right over there. Completely gone after just a couple of seconds of spray. I didn't have to get on the floor. I didn't have to get a mop, a bucket, or anything to get rid of it. Here, take a look at that. Gone. I'm going to invite my guest in. His name is Chris Campanelli. You just saw him on that video. And he has been bringing this product here at QVC for many years. Him and his family bring us a lot of great cleaning solutions. Chris, welcome on in. You know how much I love this, and you know how much Prince Charming loves this because it gets him out of trouble.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, Prince Charming loves it because you love it so much because it does get him out of so much trouble, right? But to your point, Alberti, we have 2 dogs also. Your dogs are about this big. Our dogs are about this big. So you can imagine that the mess is much more. But I have a demonstration over here on this floorboard. Let me show you. The reason why we have a floorboard here is, of course, we have hardwood floors and the dogs don't cooperate as much. So we have a simulated mess here. The reason why we created this product is so that you don't have to get on your hands and knees and rub and scrub, because that's the alternative, right? To your point, Alberti, we have a foaming agent that's lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber. And watch this. As the foam dissipates, what happens is that stain falls to the bottom of the carpeting, and then what you do is when you do your regular vacuuming, you're going to suck up the residue. This is great because what if you had a bad back, or if you were in a wheelchair or something like that? Because you have pets too, and stains do happen. What I love about this is it has a natural odor eliminator that's going to make your pet less likely to go back to that same spot. To your point, Alberti, I am removing all of these stains. I'm not on my hands and knees. I'm not rubbing. I'm not scrubbing. Now watch this. I'm done. I'm going to move about my day. My company's coming over. Maybe if I spill wine or Uncle Joe comes over and spills a little wine during the party, I don't have to worry about putting the ottoman over the stain or cutting out a piece of carpet. This product we created almost 30 years ago because people had a need for a stain remover in our stores in South Florida, our carpet care stores. But you know what? We said there's got to be a better way than getting on your hands and knees, rubbing, scrubbing, blotting, and then putting those products under the sink because, quite frankly, those products just don't work.
And I've been using this product for about 8 years now, 8 or 9 years.
Right.
I discovered it on QVC about 8 or 9 years ago, before I was ever a host, and I just loved the idea. I said, you know what? Let me give it a try. I've got these dogs. They do, you know, I love them more than anything. They make these stains every once in a while. This actually works, and it actually works just like it is here in the studio. I want you to know that. If you're watching and you're saying to yourself, is that going to do for me the exact same thing? Yes, it will. And here's how it works, because you just shake it up. What is this doing? What's that foaming action doing for me, Chris?
The foaming agent is lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber. It's forming a crystal, and then it falls to the bottom of the carpeting. When you do your regular vacuuming, you're then going to suck up the residue. It's that easy, right? It's much better than the alternative. When you go to the store, you buy a product that requires you to get on your hands and knees, requires to have a scrub brush, requires to have, to blot and do the hokey pokey and do all that. And then it leaves you frustrated because, quite frankly, it just doesn't work. This is that product that you reach for, you stand up, it's in a different delivery system, you stand up, you shoot from the hip, you get rid of the stain. And Alberti, this was the very first product that we ever brought to QVC 16 years ago. The only difference right now is it used to come in a set of 2, now it comes in a set of 3.
And we've sold over 600,000 sets of the Campanelli professional stain removers here at QVC. 60,000 of this set alone. Today you're getting it for $8.96. Now I'm going to do this extreme measure test over here. I have to be honest, I've never tried to clean a stain from 6 feet away, but I'm going to see how good my aim is. All right, so let's see.
Well,
wow.
And that's the thing, right? It's a very extreme exaggeration. Look at that. You got right in the middle of the target.
Wow.
It's a very extreme exaggeration, but to try to prove a point, right? You're nicely dressed in jeans and a nice shirt with some your nice sneakers on. You don't have to get on your hands and knees and rub and scrub. That's it. You're done. Before I can even finish explaining it, you're done.
That is amazing. That's why there are so many people on the lines picking this up right now. $8.96. There's no, I don't know, is there like a shelf life on these? I've had these in my basement. I use them whenever. I always have like 3 or 4 at the ready, quite frankly, in the house because I do go through at least 1 or 2 cans a year. But they last forever. They're great on all stains, pet stains, marker, lipstick, red wine, fruit drinks, coffee. We're doing all of our officing, all of our learning in the bedrooms right now. If you've got carpet in the bedrooms, now's your chance to pick this up because you will have those stains as the kids are pulling out the markers and doing their projects. Now is your chance to pick it up at QVC.com. B36568 is your item number. Chris, thanks so much. It's always great to see you and chat with you.
Thanks, Alberti. And don't forget, you can actually pre-treat laundry, too.
Oh, wow. That is very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Allie had a really cool story. She got the lipstick out of her wedding dress.